Exiled Opinions urges you to drink responsibly. We do not condone underage drinking nor driving while drunk. We do not encourage you to take part in the Rotten Tomatoes drinking game and or any of the consumption of alcohol that our hosts and guests partake in. We're idiots. Please discontinue usage if any of the following side effects takes place: dizziness, blackouts, vomiting, nausea, passing out, or your friend drawing genitals on your face. We are not responsible for damage to any of your organs, and you should not be trying to keep up under any circumstances.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for your favorite drinking duo. Your favorite pair of drunks are back, and we're going to do a little bit different of a game tonight, because it's nice to step away from Rotten Tomatoes, isn't it, Doku?
I've been waiting on this moment, to be fully blunt.
I bet you have. I bet you've been waiting with anticipation, your butthole tightened, quivering, clenched at the idea of something like this.
Clenching and quivering, indeed. Which is quite appropriate for the topic of the night, isn't it?
I suppose it is. You're trying to hold back that anal leakage, that discharge.
I'm holding back my quivering, clenching anticipation.
We already have Jacob, you fucking mad lad, you absolute beacon of everything that's noble in this world. We've already got a bunch of address-worthy messages here. I'm gonna take a sip of water.
Water, he says. The hell kind of drinking game is this? Drinking water.
I promise it's water because I'm underhydrated. Jacob says the only thing that needs smashing are these prices. 23,567 for a flat screen? Smash it! $56.79 for printer ink. Smash it! $87.56 for a pillow? Smash it!
And Herpicus over here saying pain meds are a hell of a drug.
They are.
Yes, they are, good sir.
Jacob says, you motherfucker, you better buy my pillows before I buy your Streamlabs $12.99 a pillow. We will do that, Jacob. We'll buy you your pillows. A little bit of quid pro quo there.
So why don't you explain to the fine gents in chat over here what we're going to be doing tonight?
All right. So this is basically like Fuck, Marry, Kill, only very, very, very much simplified. And we come up with a character, we kick that character around, and we discuss why or why not we may or may not smash or pass a certain character. This would be a lot more fun with more people involved. So, Ace, Dester, if you guys are within the sound of my voice, you're welcome to come on. It looks like Pinoid is mobile, so I don't know if he'll be joining us. Ooh, memes. Memes. Let's see if I can get memes in here.
Oh yeah, memes would be fun to have on for this particular conversation.
So I just sent him a message.
Alright, well, while we're waiting on potentially, hopefully, some guests.
You want to get through some Spider-Man news? We got some more Spider-Man news.
Yeah.
You ready?
Alright. Fine. Fuck, let's just get through this.
So the
God
Marvel...
damn it, Disney. God
I
damn
know.
it, Sony.
The Marvel bots escalation of Protocol Nuke It is well underway, ladies and gentlemen. And we had recent word that Stan Lee's daughter was siding with Sony. And the Marvel bots have come out even stronger.
They're not happy.
We have not stricken them down, yet they have come back stronger than ever. And it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty.
And no, Sony didn't bend the knee. They're more in open negotiation again.
No, yeah. Sony's trying to play ball, and Disney's just like, we want your shit.
Yeah. Disney's being Disney. Like, let's be blunt.
I gotta pull up this
Is
article.
anyone surprised?
I'm not. I gotta pull up this article because we need to read this article.
We haven't even gotten to the actual drinking game.
I
and we're
know.
already drinking. Disney, just...
So Stanley's daughter,
mind-boggling.
this is from cheatsheet.com. Stanley's daughter came out and she said no one could have treated my father worse than Disney Marvel. And this was all in response to the whole Sony Spider-Man thing just a few days ago.
Well, it's because all the Disney shill bought All Hail the House of Mouse, all those assholes came out and they wanted her to come out in defense of Disney, and she didn't because Disney's a fucking piece of shit. So here you go.
So the article goes, in the wake of the announcement that Spider-Man will no longer be part of the MCU, Stanley's daughter weighed in with some heartbreaking information about how her father was treated by Marvel Disney. Now,
Heartbreaking, you say?
during the last few years of Stanley's life, Marvel was taking advantage of them, of Stanley. Stanley's caretaker had kidnapped and abused Stanley, who was, by the way, hired by Disney. At least that's the story I got. Is that
Shandor, correction. Take advantage of Stanley is being really nice. They milked him for every last red cent they could get out of him.
Oh yeah, definitely. Harvester, how's it going? Welcome to the show. He said, yeah, mate, how you doing? Doing good. Doing good. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, Harvester?
So it goes, earlier this week, news that Marvel Studios parted way with Sony left fans sad. The initial concern was over the fate of the Tom Holland playing the legendary role, although it appears he will continue to play Spider-Man for Sony, because that's his contract. Deadline reported the details of the arrangement, noting Disney asked that future Spider-Man films be 50-50 co-financing arrangement between the studios. Sony turned that offer down flat. Okay, so they're framing this in a different light. Because in addition to the 50-50 co-financing, we know that Disney also wanted 100% of the toy sales, which Sony was still giving up. Right? Sony was giving up 100% of toy sales plus the 5% first dollar gross.
And also Disney wanted to put the creative plan into all future Spider-Man sales, essentially giving Disney full control over the character, with Sony only taking 50% of the profits, which is a really crap deal.
Yeah. So Disney was raking Sony over the coals. As rumors swirled about the nature of the dispute, Sony took to Twitter to share more details on the matter, tweeting, "Much of today's news about Spider-Man has mischaracterized recent discussions about Kevin Feige's involvement in the franchise. We are disappointed, but respect Disney's decision not to have him continue as the lead producer of our next live-action Spider-Man film." They continued, "We hope this might change in the future, but understand that many new responsibilities that Disney has given him, including all their newly added Marvel properties, do not allow time for him to work on IP they don't own." The tweet explains, "Kevin is terrific," gag, "and we are grateful for his help and guidance and appreciate the path he has helped put us on, which we will continue."
Wow, they're being really, really nice, considering what Disney's doing to them.
This was Sony just completely kissing ass and making sure they their own thing gets done.
Actually, honestly, I wouldn't even say this is kissing ass. I would say this is Sony saying, "Yeah, we're gonna take the high road. We appreciate everything. Disney, go fuck yourselves."
So it looks like memes will join us. I don't know when.
Excellent. Well, yeah, no, it's Sony's response to this. You have to admit, Disney is playing the playground bully in this type
Oh
of
yeah, they
situation.
definitely are because we're bigger than you and we can do whatever we want. Um, with all of this new information sending fans into a tailspin, it's interesting to hear the perspectives of one person very close to the subject matter, the daughter of Spider-Man's co-creator Stan Lee. All right, I'm going to back this up because a lot of people get this wrong. They either say Stan Lee created Spider-Man or that he helped create Spider-Man. Stan Lee only popularized Spider-Man. It was Steve Ditko who created Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man was around long before Stan Lee and Jack Kirby essentially reinvigorated the MCU, and they rebooted a lot of characters.
Now,
It
it's safe to say that Spider-Man had a huge hand in reviving the comic book industry, at least helping the comic book industry move along because he instantly became a fan favorite. So, on to continue the article here, it says Joan Sayla Lee believes it's Sony's move to pull away from the partnership and move Spider-Man out of the MCU was the right choice. She shared the following statement to TMZ. Marvel and Disney seeking total control of my father's creations must be checked and balanced by others who, while still seeking to profit, have genuine respect for Stan Lee and his legacy. Whether it's Sony or someone else's, the continued evolution of Stan Lee's characters and his legacy deserves multiple points of view. She continued, when my father died, no one from Marvel or Disney reached out to me. From day one, they have commoditized my father's work and never shown him or his legacy any respect or decency, as we saw in Avengers Endgame, was it? Where that
the
really
mo
terrible CG fucking that incredibly disrespectful CG cameo.
Oh yeah, the one where the love not peace one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
make
would be
love not
Endgame.
war. In the end, no one could have treated my father worse than Marvel and Disney executives. In addition to the celebrities like Jeremy Renner and Ryan Reynolds sharing their support for Spider-Man to stay in the MCU, Holland's dad, British author and comedian Dominic Holland, also made his case in a tweet with the hashtag #SaveSpiderMan that linked to a blog post. He wrote, I know nothing about the impasse between Sony and Marvel. I have no inside track on such issues, but whatever is decided by the big suits at these Hollywood studios, my hunch is that the show will continue. Too much at stake and too many dollars riding on it, and besides, everyone wants the same thing, namely Spider-Man on large screens, keeping people safe and entertained. And with Tom in the suit, for the time being at least. Which is what we will be getting because Sony's contract with Tom Holland is still intact as far as I know.
Yeah, I haven't heard any falling out between the two, so I would assume that to be correct.
Um, so other than just one or two inaccuracies in this article, it's very cut dry to the point. I like that. I like when a reporter goes out of their way to make sure that you're getting the facts. Um, there needs to be a little bit more fact checking, but Wendy Michaels over at Showbiz Cheat Sheet, you did a good fucking job. So here's to you, everyone. Please have a shot.
Yep, I will cheers to that. It's very rare that we get an article coming out of the entertainment shill media that is for once not kissing ass to Disney and just saying, "Here you go." And also, this does paint Disney in a very telling light because this is the type of corporation Disney is. This is how they act, this is how they treat people, this is how they treat their intellectual properties. It's no surprise that they feel so fucking hollow and soulless. So, Disney, fuck you. I'm gonna take a drink. I hope Sony doesn't bend the knee to you.
Yeah, Sony hasn't yet. But here's the hoping. Here's the hoping Sony doesn't. So everyone, please drink for Wendy. Send her good vibes, because Wendy Michaels, you deserves it. You deserve it.
Agreed. All right. So we're doing a smash or pass game.
Yes, smash or pass. I think it's time to get going in earnest.
So do you wanna pick the first, or do you want me to go?
All right. I started already on Twitter. If you had seen that, I started already on Twitter, and I'm gonna bring these up, just so that we have some sort of basis to go off of. You ready?
I'm always ready.
So the first one was Galactus. Galactus, smash or pass?
Ooh. That one's gonna have to be a smash, just because when do you get the chance to actually fuck a Celestial? And if you don't, he's gonna erase you from existence. So, yeah, that's a smash.
I'm gonna pass because he's probably going to erase you from existence anyway.
Going out with a bang, huh?
I may as well keep my principles intact. I mean, he could just snap his fingers and you're gone. You're obliterated.
You're telling he's gonna Thanos you?
Yep. You just like, ah, damn. I should
Thanos
have
you and your fucking
smashed.
principles.
I should have smashed, but he was gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna fucking use the time stone and bring your ass back until you agree to smash.
Right? Are you not done yet? Straight Sith Mail, how's it going? He says hookers. Herpiga says I'd be
Hookers.
drinking tonight, but meds. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Spider-Man Doppelganger. Smash or pass. Before we continue,
Oh,
we got a few votes on Galactus, and it was 50-50.
oh, well, that's in line with what we just did. So there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Who doesn't like Galactus, except for maybe the Silver Surfer?
Well,
Hey, memes.
I don't
what's
think
up, dude?
any of his heralds like him. I think they're just doing a job just to like protect their own planet. Really?
How bad was Galactus in that movie?
Oh, we do not speak of that.
Look at the space rocks. They're coming to Earth. Oh wait, they never show up.
Why didn't they just call him the Nothing and be done with it?
I know.
Just replace the Silver Surfer with Falcor. Boom, game, set, match.
Oh my God. All right, meme. So smash or pass Galactus.
Oh, well, you got to smash him.
Okay, so we got two smashes. All right. So Spider-Man Doppelganger, smash or pass? Go ahead, memes. What do you got for me?
Which version?
Spider-Man Doppelganger, the Doppelganger.
I'm not looking at the thingamajigger. Oh, Deadpool.
No, Doppelganger. He was created as an evil alternate shade by the Magus.
So Venom.
No.
God damn it.
God damn it, memes.
I'll pass then.
Yeah, for me. That's a hard pass as well. Like, draw. I don't want to know what's gonna happen when I stick my
man.
fucking doppelganger.
4 arms, giant gaping maw. Herpicus says I'm gonna pass because Galactus is a dude and I'm not gay. Oof. Ouch. Ouch. All right, guys. I'm gonna throw out our Streamlabs link periodically throughout the stream. If you guys want to support the channel, you want to donate, we set this up a little while ago, and I'm just now getting around to getting it out there. So Spider-Man Doppelganger, I'm going to pass as well, because who needs that, right? But out of 4 votes on Twitter, 75% of you smashed, 25% of you passed.
Oh, what the hell is wrong with you people? Fucking.
Or no, sorry, the other way around. 75% passed, 25% smashed.
Okay,
I would love to see the one degenerate who would legitimately fuck the Spider-Man Doppelganger. I want to meet that degenerate.
I don't. I don't.
Was I supposed to take a quiz before this?
Maybe. His straight Sith mail says I need money. Cool, man.
Oh.
I mean, I
You should
work
give
for a
us
living. I work for a living, so I'm not asking specifically that you give us donations. But if you want to, they're there. Um,
Nah, it's just out there in case
It's-
you're feeling generous.
it's just there, yeah. Do or don'ts. We're cool either way. Um, The Incredible
All
Hulk.
right, who's this? Oh, that's a pass. First off, that would be gay, and considering the muscles, I don't want to know what would happen to my dick if I.
But what if
decided
it
to-
was what if it was Jen with a penis?
No,
Okay.
no, we're not. That's not a rabbit hole, pun intended, that we're going down.
He said rabbit hole and going down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
What do you-
that's a strong pass.
What say you, memes?
Hulk smash.
All right, so he's gonna give a smash here. Herpicus is cringing. That's great. I'm gonna pass as well, but out of 5 votes, and we have 40% of you smashed, 60% of you passed,
60% of you are smart.
60% of you are smart. That's what, 3 out of 5 people passed.
That's like a solid F.
Yeah, that's well, that's more like a D minus, right? 60 is like a D minus.
Is it?
Eldritch God in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Eldritch. What about She-Hulk?
Dude, I just said, what about Jen?
I'm still passing.
Even
Because-
even if she has a penis?
Oh, there are so many
Fedora
bad
retweeted-
jokes to be made right here.
Oh my God, Fedora retweeted me because I'm like, hey, we're doing the Smash or Pass tonight, and by the way, everyone take a drink.
Drink up.
But Eldritch, man, if you want, you can join us on the Discord and join our little drinking game here. That would be cool.
Oh, it's Eldritch. I like
Herpicus.
Eldritch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Herpicus, she's a lawyer. I hate lawyers.
Oh, my
Oof.
dad's a lawyer.
Oof. So, She-Hulk. Let's go She-Hulk, all right? Let's say She-Hulk. Smash or pass? Because I would smash.
No, I'm passing because I know what happens when the Hulk transforms. I know what happens when She-Hulk transforms. That's either going to be the best or worst orgasm in my life, but I'm not walking away from it alive.
You know what?
So-
I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm going for it. Everyone drink.
All right, it's your life to risk, not mine.
Wait,
Eldritch.
hold on a sec. What are we doing?
She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
Oh.
Smash or pass?
I think I may have misinterpreted what we were doing.
It's easy.
You don't hurt a lady.
You dick.
God damn it, me.
Oh man. All right.
Well, she
I think-
looks pretty hot.
She-Hulk.
Hey, creepy little book in the chat. Pete,
Pete,
thanks
how
for
the fuck's it going,
joining
man?
us.
What up, Pete?
I gotta get the Discord out on the chat again. So if you guys aren't part of our Discord server and want to hop in, Pete Eldritch, there is the link. I think Pete's on our Discord, isn't he? Yeah, Pete's on our Discord.
I believe so. And I actually do agree with Pete on this one. If it's old school She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, no, it
you
has
know-
to be. It has to be old school She-Hulk. It
Okay, old
cannot
school
be.
She-Hulk. I will. Yeah, come over here, baby. I'm ripping off that.
It
fucking
has to be
bodysuit. We'll have fun.
pre-woke. It has to be pre-woke She-Hulk. Eldrick says,
Yeah,
I
well,
wouldn't
otherwise-
do post-woke Marvel She-Hulk with your dick and give me a bit at work at the moment. Cool, yeah, take your time, dude. Philip,
Yeah,
how the hell's it
but-
going? Welcome to the stream.
What's up, Philip? But no, new She-Hulk. We all know how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
You're
she would
gonna
just cut you in
smash.
half with her hips. She'd be like, she'd be doing that little that thigh crunch thing that you saw like in the 80s. You know that thigh blaster or whatever the hell it's called.
Master.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
I
she
got
would just
something like
use
that
you.
before.
Right. She would just use you as a thigh master, and you'd just be like severed in half. I mean.
Well, and
dude,
if-
Shandor, this is a family show.
And also,
Fucking
if you
memes.
survive, you would get a hashtag MeToo.
Oh dear God. Speaking
Toya,
of crushing
how's it
men's
going?
heads, hey Toya.
Oh, what's up, Toya?
You know what's funny? Restream is saying there's only like 3 people watching, but I know there's like a shit ton more people watching.
Oh, we're coming in from multiple channels.
Yeah, no, but Restream is like, I only see 3 people, so that's what you're getting, buddy.
Getting people watching.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, we're coming in from multiple. Noob.
come on, memes.
Come
What
on,
the fuck you
memes.
doing?
What the fuck you doing?
Oh, was that Doku? That was Doku.
It wasn't me this time.
Oh, it was Doku that fucked up. Philip says 80s Corey Everson? Oof. I guess Doku had to drop out.
Yeah, he was rebroadcasting.
Good job, Doku, you fuck.
Be nice to your co-host.
I don't want to be
Fucking-
nice.
It's fucking Discord, and also he's never nice. Sometimes Discord just randomly decides it doesn't want to acknowledge my headphones exist.
Hi, you have headphones in? I do not think so.
Not anymore.
Toya, we're
everybody,
good.
Echo.
I feel like we need a woman's opinion here. I think we should have Toya join us.
I would love to get a woman in here.
Yeah, Toya, what are you doing? Why are you not in here?
I feel like that would keep us in check in some ways. Or egg us on into oblivion.
Oh no, if we get a woman in here, we need her to egg us right the fuck on.
Oh dear.
I like how that's your one response. Oh dear.
God,
Means
we
it
need.
was your idea, your suggestion.
Okay, Pete.
taking the blame
You
for this.
listening to me?
We need Pete to hop on. We need Fedora to hop on, and we need Toya to get in here. This is gonna be a party if those 3 show up.
Are you trying to start an orgy digitally?
I thought
On
we
the
already
internet?
had the orgy going. I thought this was the makings of the orgy.
Well, you were just talking about She-Hulk's hips, so I mean,
Dude, okay, look. It's well worth the risk of being bifurcated, okay?
I thought She-Hulk has been attractive.
And
yeah.
real quick to address the chat. Philip, yes, DLive is actually worth signing up for. It is a rather entertaining platform, and also do it just to give YouTube the proverbial middle finger.
Uh-oh, I
'Cause,
think Pete's gonna hop on. But yes, do sign up for DLive because even if you don't think the perks of the platform are worth it, it's going to be worth supplanting Twitch and YouTube and telling them to go fuck themselves.
It's also very easy to do because you can literally use either a YouTube login or a generalized Google login. So they do
Right.
have abilities to because I went in through I think like a Google portal, Gmail or something, and then I went to sign up after. I'm like, this account already exists. I'm like, oh, thank you.
we got Goatman in the chat as well.
How
Thank
the
you for
hell's it
joining
going,
us this
Goatman?
fine evening.
He says, "Hi, old chat." Can you say that?
He did.
Oh, and apparently Toya doesn't want to ruin our sausage party. She's being polite. She's being kind.
Oh, well, she's laughing at us.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
poking fun. So let's continue on, shall we? Philip says, "I wish YouTube hadn't screwed with their search algorithms." I know. We had someone try to look for our... Okay, so 2 quick things. We had someone try to look for our election meddling video or stream, and they had to literally manually search it on their PC because it wouldn't come up on their phone. Still doesn't come up on my phone when I try to manually search it.
Dude, wasn't that the #1 thing that came up on the Googles?
No, they were
look
trying
for
to
it. No, no.
suppress the hell out of it.
No, when it was live streamed. No, because it was like the first thing that came up for me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know.
No, excuse me. On Bing it did, I think.
Oh, okay. Did you see it at all, Pete?
Did I see what?
Did you see that live stream we did talking about the Google election meddling?
Was that your last live stream?
No, it was like 2 live
like a
streams
week and a
ago.
half, week and a
Yeah, I
half
probably
ago.
did see it. I listen to you guys every time you're on.
Good. I'm happy. I try to listen to you, but it's just so late.
It's late. I know. I know.
I
It's a
listened to you
late
at the
night
gym
show.
though last night. That was cool. I was like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm pumping, and here I go. Pete's on talking about. I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about last night.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about ever.
I know, right? But it was cool to listen to, and I can't wait for that Jack the Ripper stream on Saturday.
I feel so
Yeah,
bad.
that's tomorrow night.
because, dude, you guys have so many good topics, and I feel so bad. I'm like, I have so much catching up to do.
Thank you very much.
See,
guys.
I'm not
the
gonna
good
lie,
thing, the good thing
right
about
before
Pete's
I go to
show, ladies
sleep,
and gentlemen, the good thing about Pete's show, ladies and gentlemen, it's not like one of those long-running sitcoms, or if you miss an episode, you don't know what the hell's going on. You never know what's going on.
I don't know. There's
Exactly.
always something for everybody. Like
Exactly,
honestly,
yeah.
You pick a topic, you listen, and you will learn.
Like,
when I'm about ready to go to sleep, I just sit there and I'm like, oh, I'm up way later than I should be. Creepy little books. Like, okay, yeah, boom, we go.
all right.
Tonight we're going to be doing the Vikings.
Yeah, that I heard
Oh.
that. Like, I'm not really interested in the Vikings. I'm probably gonna pass this one, but I'm definitely
Tune
gonna
in
check
tomorrow
out
for
the Jack the Ripper. What's that?
Tune in tomorrow for Jack the Ripper.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. I love that topic. Like that movie From Hell is my jam.
Oh, it's a great flick.
I like the scene. I'll say this, then we'll get back to the game here. But I like that scene where they're like chasing a dude through the cities of London, and the one dude is like on the side of the carriage and it like tips over, and I'm just like, oh damn, that's gotta suck if that happened in real life.
I'm sure that happened plenty of times.
I'm sure too. So the Spot. Anyone knows who the Spot is?
Spider-Man villain, right?
Yes, Spider-Man villain / anti-hero, because like he does like have a coming around story. But his power set is he can like pull off little black circles off his body and turn them into portals.
All right.
So the Spot, ladies and gentlemen, smash or pass. Start with you, Pete, since you just joined us.
I'm going to pass on every dude you're going to list.
Okay. There's a lot of holes
Every
on the
single
Spot.
dude getting a pass.
There's a lot of holes on the Spot because, it's not gay. They're all interdimensional portals.
Oh, Spider-Man's hitting himself.
Yeah. Eldrick says he can open holes in himself in places. Yeah, it's not gay because you're not really making contact with him.
So he's like Deadpool combined with Wile E. Coyote.
No, no. I don't just no memes.
He looks kind of like a cow.
Damn it, memes.
You dick. Philip Blair says Halloween screenplay. Michael Myers was the Shape in the screenplay. Yeah, he was the Shape.
Okay. Hold on. I have a question for. What if this extra dimensional hole ended up in, say, She-Hulk? Still a pass?
Even if it ended up in Scarlett Johansson.
There it is. So it's a coin toss.
Philip Blair says he looks like a Dalmatian.
I'm
Yeah,
going to need
he's
proof. I'm going to need to stick my head through this hole first.
just let
To
me
make
get
sure
up.
that what's on
peek
the
in
other side
here.
is what's on the other side.
All right, so Pete's passed. Memes, I take it you're passing.
I'm confused at this game now. I don't know how I should feel.
Is it making you feel things?
All I heard was Galactus. What do? Do you smash or pass him? I'm like, of course you smash him. He's a villain. And I realized that that's maybe not what we were playing.
No, it's a very basic version of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Would I like to make love to the Spot? I mean, maybe he'd have to take me out. Maybe some wine. I mean, depends on the sound of his voice. I mean, it'd have to be a development thing.
Damn it, memes! It's a one night, one drink date. Come on, smash or pass.
This is Tinder. This is Tinder. Okay, this is comic book character Tinder. Okay.
Oh, I mean, I would not go out of my way to engage in a relationship with the Spot. It could happen.
He doesn't want to hurt the Spot's
Oh
feelings.
my God, Philip does his spotty sense tingle. Eldrick says, D-Live? Yeah, we're on D-Live as well. Where are we to join? We are on, we're using Discord. So you guys, if you're interested in hopping on a Discord, I think I put that out a little bit ago. I'll put it out again. And it'll be the last time for a little bit that I throw it out there for you guys. But next one, I'm going to pass on the spot as well because you never know where your dick is going to end up, and he could just cut that shit off, like just boom, like that, it's gone.
It's
Yeah,
all
and I'm
over
passing-
then you're done.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do with yourself?
Yeah, exactly. You can't touch it. You can't look at it. You can't admire it. You can't trim your.
There's no point to living anymore.
No, there isn't. You can't trim your bush like a bonsai tree. It's just like shit, man.
You could get a mechanical
next-
one.
Hold
the
on.
next thing you know, your dick might it might end up, you know, it's first off
Fucking
it's
goat,
in
man.
it's first it's in the spot, and next thing you know, it's somewhere 5 miles below the surface of Pluto. Yeah, you just have
Yeah.
no, just pass.
So, out of 3 votes on Twitter, 33% of you would smash, 67% of you would pass. So,
33% of you belong on a cross.
the one who voted belongs on a cross. The one who voted smash. All right, now we're getting to a little bit more obscure territory. Dr. Bong.
Oh, pass.
Dr. Bond?
Dr. Bong.
Yeah.
B-O-N-G.
Oh,
I'll let you explain it to them, but no, hard pass. Nope.
Okay. Dr. Bong is Deadpool's psychiatrist, but he's also a supervillain.
is he a bell?
He does have a bell on it, a bell for a head. And he uses that to mind control Deadpool.
Is he the dude that got him to kill the Marvel Universe?
No, that was Deadpool just being Deadpool.
Yeah, he Deadpool looked into the abyss. He saw every reality. And it came to the conclusion that every reality
He's-
needed to die.
Yeah,
so
he needs
he
to
was
kill us.
Thanos before Thanos.
After Thanos, but
Kind of an-
yeah.
Okay, so we have a tangent here. Kind of an oversimplification. No, Deadpool realized that he was a comic book character and decided, fuck the comic book writers, I'm gonna kill them because they're manipulating me and fuck them.
Yeah,
Oh.
so he destroyed all of their creations so that they didn't have anything to work with, but he didn't realize that they could just make more comic book characters. Eldrick says he was checking the wrong Discord. Mr. Goatman's Spot is a dog's name. Toya says, I hate when that happens to my dick, in response to the yeah, in response to the Spot thing. Philip Blair says, with emojis, bang, eggplant, bang, someone with a sword, and a little puff of cloud, judo chop. Mr. Goatman says, when will Deadpool come out?
Once we buy the rights.
Yeah, once we, yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Ah,
All right, Pete. Wait, you didn't explain the good doctor over here. Shandor.
I gave an oversimplification. I don't read Deadpool all that much. I just know who he is.
His origins are
So-
actually as a Howard the Duck villain.
Okay, there you go. Give us
So
us the meat, Pete. Give us the meat of it.
He comes from the 70s. He's a Howard the Duck villain for a head, and it causes different effects when he rings it. One of the most ridiculous of all Marvel characters.
Yeah,
Howard
well,
the Duck.
I mean, Howard the Duck is a pretty ridiculous fucking book to start with.
Right. So you got
Um,
to figure Howard the Duck's villains are just bizarre.
which leads me to my next one. Howard the Duck.
Go out drinking.
Well,
with
they
them.
didn't tell us though. Smash or pass.
Oh, Mr. Dr. Bong?
Oh yeah, we didn't finish Dr. Bong. My bad.
Pass on Dr. Bong.
You got to ding that head at least once to see what happens.
What about you, Eldritch? I don't think Eldritch mic is coming through.
I think he's in another dimension.
Possibly. He got his head stuck in one of Spots.
Oh, he heard the bell.
You can ring my bell. Okay, I'm done.
Oh God, fuck you. That's gonna be stuck in my head all night now. I fucking hate you.
Goatman says smash the duck. Herpika says if you smash Howard the Duck, you're a fucking furry.
How about now? Am I coming through now?
There you go.
We can
Yeah,
hear you
you're
now.
good.
Hold
All
on a
right,
second.
sorry.
What's-
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about furlies or are you including scalies in that?
Dr. Bong sounds like somebody I would use to smoke something.
Just drill a hole.
You could smoke a duck with them.
So, a weird note. I had a friend in college. We all called him Russell the Love Muscle. His
What the
skill was
fuck?
to turn anything into a bong. Oh yeah, Russell the Love Muscle. The guy was incredible.
Russell
Never
the
met a
Love
weirder person
Muscle.
ever. He turned a phone into a bong once. You know, the receiver
Okay, that's
part.
impressive.
Okay, I mean this guy. He would look at things and go, you know, I could turn that lamp into a bong, and then you'd come back next week. He'd turn that lamp into a bong, and the weird thing is, this guy went off of drugs, went off of marijuana for like 3 months once, try and clean up for a job. Lost the job anyways. So he went back to smoking. 3 of his suppliers had gone out of business. That's how much this guy smoked.
Okay.
One night, his
Um,
roommate Ben, a friend of mine, came in. He said, "I got to get away from him for." I said, "What?" And I said, "Well, I was sleeping, and in the middle of the night, he rushed into my bedroom, naked, leaped on me, pinned me to my bed with my blanket, started shouting, 'Elle McPherson!' as he was humping me, and then he ran off screaming into the night. And I mean that literally. He jumped out my window. You're lying to me, Ben. You're making shit up." And the next day, the bushes outside in front of his house were trash. I mean, I loved Russell. Russell was amazing.
Oh man,
Sorry, I
So-
had a tangent here. But
that sounds like a
that's
dude I
what
would
Dr.
love to
Bong
do
remembers me.
shrooms with.
In the words of Lois Griffin, meth is one hell of a drug.
Oh, yes, it is.
Goatman says ducks have feathers, goats have hair. Philip says Duckman.
I see a lot of static electricity with Howard the Duck, and that might not be pleasant.
You see a what?
A lot of static electricity build up because of his feathers.
Some people pay for that.
Yeah, a little bit of nipple zapping never hurt anyone.
This is true.
Sorry.
For
are you
going to
telling
the
me
movie
that-
version, that chick was pretty hot.
oh yeah, definitely smash her.
I forget her name, but she was pretty.
I believe that in that movie, in that day and age, they actually alluded that that was almost about to happen. Like, there's that one scene where they almost, you're like, okay.
Okay, I just have to ask
Fury.
for a second. No. Take that scene from Howard the Duck. Take a lot of the cartoons that we grew up with, especially if you grew up in like the 80s or 90s, and is it really surprising that furries are a thing?
No, it's not.
I get
I mean, even when you look at Inhumanoids, that show was basically like really softcore tentacle porn.
Inhumanoids.
The evil that lies
Yeah,
within,
actually,
Pete.
Yeah.
The evil that lies within.
Well, have any
I
of you
love
guys
this
seen
stuff.
that one meme? It's the like 60s or 70s Disney cartoon where it's the fucking ballerina mouse, and it just says
Wow.
Disney creating furries.
The-
Have any of you guys seen that meme? Because I'm sorry, I'm blaming Disney for this.
You know
So
what? I think the problem is that before the whole wokening, like the age of wokeness, like cartoons used to, they had no problem with making them, women beautiful. These days, dear God,
oh my God, she's putting her off the screen. No representation. Whee!
Oh, the original. There were only like maybe 2 or 3 females on GI Joe, but man, were they stacked.
Yeah.
And
To
did
be-
you know
to be
what? I
fair,
would.
the dudes were stacked too.
It was 3. You had Scarlet, Lady J, and CoverGirl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But like the dudes were hot too. Like those dudes I would go gay for. Like every single one of them. Even the dudes in Cobra, I would like. Even the little fucking peons, you would go gay for. Let's call a spade a
Yeah, those
spade.
villains were men.
Yeah.
Too. Like it wasn't like, oh, that's some wispy little. No, this is Cobra Commander whose face dissolved into eyes and he turns into a snake as he dies. I mean,
Holy
Yeah.
holy crap, that was a brutal way to murder somebody.
Are we assuming Cobra Commander's gender?
Oh, we
Well,
know
after
Cobra
what the
Commander's
fuck
a
happened
dude.
to him?
We know he's a dude.
Yeah, we know his gender. After he turns into a snake, he tells Roadblock, "I was once a man."
Oh,
was
once
a man.
doesn't
Oh,
that just
God,
make
you're
him a
talking-
scaly?
You're talking about the GI Joe movie.
Dude, that was the best thing to come out of G.I. Joe in the 90s. That was the
Oh.
best. Like,
Oh, yeah, dude, I love that movie. That was a good one.
Toya says, hello, nurse.
Yeah.
Philip Blair says he uses teddy bear emoji, lightning emoji, uses emoticon for boobs, and another lightning emoji. I'm guessing that's in reference to the nipple zapping comment I made earlier. How's it going, Philip? Oh, I already said hello to Philip. What the fuck?
You're reading Toya's words.
I am fucking. I'm done drinking for the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
God dang it, Doku.
It's all Doku's fault. Everyone just blames Doku.
It's always my fault.
All right. So smash or pass on Howard the Duck here.
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dad.
I'm gonna have to on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass as well. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm not into quacks.
Toya, yes,
Like, how
read
would
my
you
words.
even do a blowjob with that? The lips, I mean, it's a beak.
Well, he's a mallard, so it's kind of a curved beak.
It might follow the shape of your dick. It might.
Don't
It
ducks
does
weird
have
tongues?
additional depth. I'll give it that. I mean,
Hey, Pete, he's still got a tongue, okay?
Not gonna go it. Not going down that road.
There's so many bad jokes to be made here. I'm not.
why
It's not a
is
rabbit
it-
hole I'm going down.
Why is it when I think back to the Howard the Duck movie, my mind all of a sudden goes to that episode of Family Guy where Bill Clinton sleeps with Lois, and then Peter ends up sleeping with Bill Clinton. Somehow I feel like that may end up happening at the end of the night.
There's Howard the Duck. Okay,
If
okay.
we're out
memes.
drinking, man,
all right, let's move
well,
on.
if we're talking about comic book Howard the Duck versus movie Howard the Duck, yeah, the comic book Howard the Duck will get you in bed.
Okay.
The movie one was just weak. I mean, he was pathetic. He had nothing.
Wow, Goatman says I would dry rape his bunghole.
Oh,
Using
man.
the feathers as lubrication, I guess.
We're
Oh,
family
man.
friendly here, everybody. YouTube,
Feathers.
please.
Until
being
and
inclusive.
before I'm reminded, feathers don't work that way.
I would show him how to molt.
Oh my God! All right, let's move
Right.
on. Let's move on. Here's a really easy one. Shriek.
From Game of Thrones.
No. The Venom symbiote offspring that attached that lady.
Oh yeah.
She's yellow and
I know
black.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Ooh.
It'll be the last time I ever have sex, but yeah, smash.
Okay, got a smash from Doku.
If there were no social consequences, sure.
No social consequences. All right.
I don't want. Yeah. No filming of this, so it doesn't go on the internet.
Okay.
'Cause
So,
I just see a lot of merging there, and that's probably not a good look.
ooh. So that's a soft smash?
Let's go with conditional. Let's go with
Conditional smash. All right. Herpicus says worth it. Pete?
I don't know, man. I'm getting a little too much of that Ace Frehley feeling. You know, like
You
she
think
looks like a
so?
member of Kiss. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. I mean, the bustier, it's not bad. Especially how they drew her in the '90s when she was created.
Yeah.
But I'm iffy on this one. I'd have to say, yeah, I'll smash it.
Conditional smash.
Yeah, it's conditional.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be drunk first.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Pete. Let's be
I-
honest. You know it would be a frolic of
I-
epic proportions.
I want to hear what Memes has to say. What do you think, Memes?
I just need a point of clarification here.
Uh-huh.
Is she the offspring of Venom?
She's
or
the offspring of
Carnage?
Carnage.
Okay. Oh dear God, we would have the most devastating offspring ever.
She's not capable of reproduction.
I choose not to believe that.
The comic books go out of their way to say Shriek isn't capable of reproducing. I don't know
It's
why.
the symbiote. That's just a contradiction.
I don't know why, but Shriek isn't capable of reproducing.
Hold on. Is the symbiote almost spermicide?
Probably.
I choose not to believe
It's
that.
part of her tragic story. She was abused by her mother for being fat
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
Which-
drugs.
Which explains why she goes psycho and adopts Doppelganger.
Right. She's a drug dealer. She gets shot by a cop in the head.
That's terrible.
And Cloak puts her in a Dark Force dimension, and that's where her mutant abilities come out because she's a mutant.
It's also one of the other reasons that she is portrayed in the comics, at least in her original version. I don't know what Marvel's done with her now, because fuck Marvel Comics. But she was kind of, we'll say, a very, very, very sexually, well, we'll just call her a sex freak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she wanted-
liked to fuck people and kill them, I think, before she got bonded with the symbiote.
Oh, because she wanted to get pregnant. She wanted a child. She wanted a family. Like, she wanted essentially everything she couldn't have, which is what makes her tragic. And then the symbiote finds her, and if I remember correctly, that symbiote was also kind of dealing with the same sort of thing because it came off of Carnage, and Carnage was still dealing. Again, if I remember the story arc correctly.
really fucked. Cassidy's really fucked. So when you get,
Because he hates Venom. It's like a love-hate relationship between father
it's not
and
just
son.
it's not just that he hates Venom. He hates society as a whole. So you get
Yes,
that extra mentality, like being fed to Shriek, being fed to the human component to Shriek, and it's just like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Well,
Herpicus says
again,
no child support. This is an absolute win. I'm guessing Herpicus would smash then.
Well, and again, also Carnage's big thing is Carnage hates Venom, and it's very much a family kind of hatred sort of thing. So the character of Shriek is very, very interesting.
So memes, smash or pass?
Oh, it helps actually if you have a mic on.
Yeah,
Yes,
it might help.
As I was browsing through some lore, I choose not to believe the things you told me.
Okay, so
We will
smash.
have- as we will have the most devastating offspring.
Okay.
His sperm is so powerful it will burst through everything and fertilize something. Goddamn.
We could always cleanse that potential spermicide with some white lightning.
Our-
That's his mutant power. He has the mutant power to fertilize anything.
I
Our
can
local
impregnate a
fucking-
rock just by looking at it.
Our local fucking meme dragon over here is gonna have babies with the fucking symbiote. Next thing you know, it's gonna be fucking the 4th Alien movie, headed up by Disney.
We'll
Christ.
live happily ever after.
Christ.
That would be the weirdest mutant power ever.
So
Fertilize anything. What was
impregnate,
it?
impregnate everything.
This
Rick and
is-
Morty. They have like some weird like hammer people he'd be the foundation of the hammer people. Look at the hammer, whacked off on it. Next thing you know, it's having a hammer, baby.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a 5-way drink. Get your shots ready because everyone is a smash on Shriek.
Oh, there we go. That's 5 drinks, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. 5 drinks for
Oh
Shriek.
man! All right. Colleen Wing. Smash or pass, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this.
Hello, Maxwell.
Maxwell, how's it going? Welcome to the chat.
Oh, what's up, Maxwell?
Pete, your buddy Maxwell's here.
What's up, Maxwell? How you doing?
Goatman says white supremacy. Smash or pass, white supremacy. Anyone?
We
I
gotta
Spermacy.
smash the
Sperm.
fash with our dicks.
Okay, what were Eldrix and Memes saying?
I think he was saying sperm.
It's white spermacy.
White. Oh, spermacy. Dude,
We know
okay.
where your
yeah.
mind was going.
Spermacy.
Dude, I am drunk.
Spermacy.
I'm officially drunk. I need to
You are-
stop.
you
I
are
need to put
officially
down.
Racist,
I-
evil person.
I guess.
Nasty.
I guess.
You are unworthy of love.
Damn. All right. I'm just gonna go yeet, and you guys have a great night.
Well, that doesn't necessarily make you a bad person.
Herpicus is definitely gonna smash Colleen Wing. He says, "I'm a fan of the Asian persuasion." Isn't Colleen Wing like half black, half Asian?
I honestly don't remember, to be perfectly blunt. But it's
No, I think
definitely
she
a
descended
smash.
from a samurai.
She is, but I think like only half of her genealogy is black.
I got a question for you. If we
Misty
replace
Knight's the black
Maxwell Higgins with
Yeah,
Folger's
you're right.
crystals, will anybody know?
What's that, Eldrick?
If we replace Maxwell Higgins with Folger's crystals, will anybody notice? That's a really old joke based on an old cartoon, just
Full
old
House.
commercial, and just proves how old I am.
Yeah.
I realized I was old today
I love-
because there's certain teeth I rely on more than others. There's ones I trust more. Like I had some Mike and Ike's, and I'm like, well, I know which teeth this job for because some other teeth I'm a little more, cautious about.
Oh, dude, you get like a
I'm there.
Charleston chew
I
or
am
something.
there. I know where you are. I am there. Dude.
Wait, there was a Marvel book called Totally Awesome Hulk. Oh.
Wait, what?
Is
There
this
was-
like in-
I looked up Colleen
where
Wing
was
to
that?
get a handle on her thing because I think I'm mixing lore here.
But that's
But
the Chinese Hulk. That's Amadeus Chow.
Totally Awesome Hulk.
Yeah.
This is the
He's got
new
a faux
the
Hulk?
new Hulk,
Oh
right? The
my
Asian
God.
Hulk.
That is the
What'd you-
worst title for a comic ever.
Hold on. There's a Hulk with a mohawk.
Yeah,
Faux Hulk.
he's Asian.
Faux Hulk.
Wait, are you talking about the dragon guy?
No,
not a
Amadeus
Hulk.
Cho, the Asian Hulk. He's got
Asian
like
Hulk.
he's supposed to be smarter
Oh,
than
wait.
Bruce Banner, and he's
I
like,
know who you're talking about. Oh dear God, yes, it was a train wreck of wokeness.
yeah, and he fucking
he's got a shark haircut.
They even went
yeah.
so far as to try and do what is it, World of Hulk, War of Hulk plot line with him.
The
Like, they were
World
trying
War
to do a
Hulk.
Rebirth of the World War Hulk, like where they sent him
Yeah.
off the World War Hulk planet, and I'm like, what the? Can't okay? You want to make smarter Hulk? You wanted to make him Asian? Fine. How about you give him his own goddamn story? I'd be freaking insulted if I was.
I
Yeah,
like watching Hulk with my nephew. It's fun.
I forgot where we were at. Colleen Wing. All right. Smash or pass.
Smash.
I don't know who that is.
She is one half of Heroes for Hire. She works with Misty
was she on
Knight.
Shield? Was she on Agents
They're,
of
they're
Shield?
the Sword Sisters or something. right?
No, she was on Iron Fist. She's got like a little lovey-dovey thing going on with
She's the Asian chick that was helping to train Iron Fist.
Would not kick out of bed.
would not kick out of bed. All right. That's
Okay,
an
soft-
apprehensive
soft
smash. That's an apprehensive smash.
Still a smash.
Yeah, it's still a smash. All right. It depends on the variation of Colleen Wing, but smash. It'd be conditional for me.
Conditional smash.
Can she wield a lightsaber?
No, but she has katanas.
I like
Katanas
those.
are always good.
I'm sold.
Sorry, Pete. I don't remember if you said anything in regard to her.
Oh yeah, smash it.
Smash it. Cool. All right,
Oh,
so
that's
that's another 5 shots, guys.
yep.
I think you'll
That's
find the more ladies
collective.
you put forward, the more smashing will happen.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and dig up something that's really questionable here.
We're going to the fringes, the outskirts, the outer rims.
How about the Queen Alien?
Smash.
Gonna be able to do that.
How about Dark
Alien-
Horse comic Prime? Anybody remember Prime? He's the kid who can turn into goo.
Okay. Okay. Marvel's version of Shiva.
No children, please.
Ooh, well, no, he was technically a teenager. You're right. Yeah, you can't. Get
We're gonna pass on that and moving right along.
Everyone's passing on Shiva, huh?
As questionable
Well,
as
I was
the
trying to
show
think
is,
of the most disgusting hero I could think of.
The Blob.
I've got one.
we
Blob.
go on goals.
I've got one. You guys ready? Carol Danvers.
Ah! Jesus
Pass.
Christ.
Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, yeah.
Uh,
For they ruined the character.
She was ruined. Carol Danvers has always been ruined. Always.
Because I'll tell you
Yeah,
what, if they
it's
made
not.
Avengers in the '90s, they would have had Pamela Anderson play Captain Marvel.
yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
they
Goatman says
wouldn't have
Swamp
enough-
Thing. Swamp
There
Thing's
wouldn't be enough
DC,
Pamela
Goatman.
Anderson lookalikes to cast the Marvel Universe in the '90s. There wouldn't be enough Yasmin Bleeths you could squeeze into fucking skin tight costumes to make a '90s Avengers movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh boy, hold
A
on.
couple
real
chats
quick.
here. We got a couple chats here. Herpicus says, wait, that's heresy. Goatman says Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing's DC. Get your comic books right, Goatman. Maxwell has got a good question here. Squirrel Girl, smash or pass?
Old Squirrel Girl, yeah.
Old Squirrel Girl.
If we're talking
I would
talking
smash if
90s
that
Squirrel
involved
Girl,
a
yes.
building. Like falling on her. That's the level of smash. Other than that, no.
Roadkill. He's saying Roadkill, Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, roadkill. Okay. By the criteria, pass. But
Yeah, I'm not sure if necrophilia is allowed on YouTube either. But the only issue I'd have with Carol Danvers is we must not forget that she was completely ruined by Rogue, and seeing as she cannot give consent, I think you'd have to
yeah, if
walk
we're going
away.
with the Carol Danvers that had all her powers drained and was left in a coma, that's a little weird.
Well, that's the canon. That's what happens to her.
Yeah, they had a great way of getting rid of her, and they never addressed her again until she woke up in the X-Men cartoon.
Yeah, they did do that. They brought her back in there.
Yeah, for like one episode, and then they killed her off right away. Or they like wrote her out.
We just never saw her again.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
Erica Henderson. That's the woman who ruined Squirrel Girl.
yeah.
Became
Maxwell.
a Down syndrome person.
Yeah. Maxwell Agan says she loves them nuts. Goatman says I don't read comics or watch the movies, so the little I know I have overheard. Ooh, Goatman, you're missing out on some good shit, man. Some 90s comics, man. 90s all the way back to like the 70s is when they were good.
What was it? It was X-Men Extreme, and like one of the mutants and what's a Storm get kidnapped by this woman who can change your body by touching you. Does anybody remember that one? It was like
wasn't
the softest-
Mystique,
It was
it
like
was-
softcore power.
It wasn't Mystique, it was some other character. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Toya
Wait,
says,
I-
who don't love nuts? Ooh. That's a loaded question there, Toya.
Well, that's why you get the mixed nuts, so you have a variety.
Okay, James, okay.
Yeah, it was Triple X-Men. That's what it was. Holy crap! I mean, I was like, I
Okay,
remember reading that as a kid and just going, "What the f is this?"
okay, guys. Spiral.
Pass.
This one's a thinker, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that too.
Passing on Spiral. 2 passes on Spiral.
Pass.
4 passes on Spiral. 4 passes. Ah. Memes? What you got for me, buddy? Your mic is muted, by the way.
We can't hear you, man. Are you hiding?
Oh! She's like Shiva.
Yeah.
She has 6 arms. Oh, and 2 of them are metal.
Yeah,
It's
and
kinda
she
hot.
teleports people all over the place, and she's like, oh, what the fuck's his name?
Oh,
Crawler?
Nightcrawler.
No,
Goku?
fuck, no, I'm trying to remember the dude's name. Doku, help me out here. He runs the Intergalactic Television Network.
Oh,
great.
are you talking about Arcade?
No, 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 no. The
No. He's got the big
Mojo.
He's got literally
Mojo.
wires holding his Mojo.
Oh, yeah, that dude. Hold on a second.
Yeah, when
So
they
which-
had all the Captain, not Britain, or who was it? The British Captain America version dude who was always teleporting between dimensions.
Captain
Winston Churchill?
Captain Britain?
Britain.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went up against Mojo a lot. I seem to recall.
He was part of Excalibur, wasn't he?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Excalibur. They're the ones who kept winding up in other dimensions for some reason.
I have a 90s issue of Excalibur where Spider-Man gets the Phoenix Force.
I gotta read
remember
that.
that one.
I gotta read that. I have not read that.
God, I should remember that.
Maxwell says Mary Jane or Gwen.
Oh.
Together
Mm.
at the same time.
Why choose?
Could we give them
Why
Batara
not both? Have
earrings?
a little Taco Bell girl show up. Why not both?
Could they do a fusion dance?
Hmm.
No.
He ruined the character of Mary Jane too.
No.
Ruined that character
Yeah.
because in the 90s comics, Mary Jane was like Cindy Crawford.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was on TV. She was on billboards. She was in magazines.
Fucking
It was
goat,
like-
man.
She was way out of Peter Parker's league.
And he still landed her.
Like, but she was like famous or semi-famous for being beautiful.
Goat man is an absolute unit here. He says, "Got to go to work in the morning, so I'll rub one out and off to bed." Thanks for sharing, buddy. Enjoy. Make sure to use plenty of lube. No rug burn.
TMI, man.
No-
TMI.
No
Have
rug
a
burn,
good one,
goat man.
Be safe and keep clean.
I think I would actually choose Gwen Stacy over Mary Jane.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with Gwen as well on this one.
But that's only because like Mary Jane only had the lady boner for Pete, and she didn't see 2 inches past him. So I'll place my bets on Gwen.
Felicia. What about Felicia?
Felicia Harding? Oh man, only in the black cat suit. Only in the black cat
Definitely
suit.
in a black cat suit.
Like
Oh, I read somewhere. I don't know what comic site it was on, but they're going to do a storyline where Peter's going to marry Felicia coming up in November.
Nope. Nope. Don't buy it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not buy it. They are looking, and here's my. I'm glad you brought that up, Pete, because I wanted to talk about it, and I forgot about it the other day. They're looking for a Batman Catwoman arc.
Oh, I know.
And
It's obvious.
That's their in. That is their in. That's what they want to do. They want to copy DC, and we know from Marvel and DC's historic rivalry, right? Not that they had a rivalry between each other. It was the fans that rivaled against each other, but between their rivalry, we know that when they tend to try and do what the other does, it doesn't work out too well.
Oh, it never works.
Well, unless you're Deadpool.
Deadpool might be a clone of Deathstroke, but he's not really. He's a totally different character.
That's
He
a fair
wasn't. Like in the
assessment.
beginning, like if you read the first Deadpool miniseries, the one with Juggernaut and Black Tom Cassidy, and they're looking for Tolliver's will, and like Deadpool, it starts out with Deadpool in Sarajevo, just fucking jumping into a pile of dudes, guns blazing. Like he's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Clown that they made him that he is now.
Well, it's almost kind of like the inside joke, because as soon as you get to the point where you're breaking the fourth wall, it's like, all right, anything's up at that point.
Right.
Well, and that was the whole point of the Deadpool character. He was never meant to be anything serious, let alone get popular. It was Marvel poking fun at DC, and the character got popular.
The meme
That's all it
carried
was.
weight.
Yeah, it's literally they memed Deadpool into popularity, making fun of DC, because it was at that time where DC Comics and Marvel Comics were having that, internal little poke fun at each other war, and the character of Deadpool evolved from there. It was never meant to be anything serious, and
They created a
It actually
successful
worked.
IP by literally shit posting in comics.
Yeah.
yeah,
think
that's exactly
Marvel-
why
I
we
mean,
have Deadpool.
My prediction is that Marvel's going to crash and burn. I mean, it's only a matter of time at this point, but do you think DC will ever turn around? It seems to be like they're going downhill too.
Actually,
They need each other to
The
survive.
one-
It's like the
They-
WCW and WWF.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they
So you
Without
think when
competition,
Marvel
they don't
finally
thrive.
Tanks, DC's going to go down too, regardless.
but
Marvel's
uh,
going to drag DC down into the depths with.
here's the funny part is that indie stuff is slowly starting to become the new mainstream. And we know this always happens, right? Marvel and DC were at one point indie, right? At one point they were the independent creators. At one point they were coming up with like these strange new ideas. And they broke away and they became mainstream, and we're starting to see that again. History does in fact repeat itself.
I wouldn't say being mainstream was the problem with them. It was when they started hiring all these woke idiots.
Well, that's
I mean-
that's kind of that kind of comes with the territory when you become mainstream, though. Like when you become mainstream, you kind of garner attention from undesirable elements, right? It's an unavoidable thing. Look at gaming, right? Gaming was like a very exclusive thing for a long time. And it was just people, and I don't mean it was exclusionary. I just mean that the only people gaming were the people who were interested in it. And that's still true to an extent, but now you have people coming in who aren't interested in it because it was exclusive, but it wasn't exclusionary. Anybody could walk in and have fun with it. But as a result of anybody being able to walk in, you had people who were like, okay, well, here's this thing I don't get. I'm gonna be a complete and total fucktard about it, and just gonna screw it over.
I would adjust that slightly to gaming. At least I was a tabletopper mostly. That level of gaming was very welcoming. In fact, we would go out and recruit people. We would try to
Right.
corrupt people into playing the game. Somewhere along the line, because of this whole, we're very accepting. We don't care what race, color, creed, gender, whatever you are.
Well, that's the kind of point I was
If you're
trying
gonna
to
play
get
the
at.
game, we want you there. But then we started getting, these social justice warriors who, despite the fact that gaming was incredibly open-minded, decided that gamers were incredibly closed-minded and started saying, "Oh, you need to be more inclusive and shit."
Yeah.
Anybody who listened to them tanked.
Yeah, and
Right.
that's the point I was trying to get across is that we, as gamers, as comic book fans, as movie buffs, as this, that, the other thing, is whatever kind of geek label you wore, whatever flag you flew, right? We wanted to expose people. It was very exclusive in the means that it was only there to people who were open-minded about it. And we would go out, like you said, we would go out and we would try and bring people in because we wanted to share our love of it with other people and have something to like talk about, like after school, or going to like McDonald's and hanging out all afternoon, or going to the mall and be like, okay, well, this movie was better than this movie, and this fictional character from this entirely separate movie could have beat the shit out of this fictional character from an entirely other separate movie. And
Or spending your lunch period designing weapons and artifacts to slip to your DM saying, yeah, this is my wish list.
yeah,
Real quick to address the chat, Maxwell, if you're going by the movie, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse it was Psylocke, Magneto, Archangel, and who was the other one?
Oops.
Storm, right?
Yeah,
Storm.
Storm.
Yeah, Storm. Yeah, but in the comics, that's there's been multiple iterations, so
Archangel
it
has
depends on what-
always been a horseman, though, because he was a mutated version of Angel.
Yeah, Archangel always has been. I don't know if Psylocke always has been, though. I think she was a newer iteration.
Yeah, I don't remember in any of the comics with her.
Yeah. Either way, though,
Psylocke
when it
has
comes
always
to-
kind of rolled with the people who eventually became horsemen, which it's really easy to make that that oversimplification, but she herself was never really a horseman. She would hang out with the people who would eventually be corrupted by them or by Apocalypse.
Yeah. But I think I think Emma Frost was kind of the same way, too. Which actually, interesting
Yeah,
question.
because she was part of the Hellfire Club, right? Frost was in the
yeah, she
Hellfire
was.
Club.
So it
Yeah,
looks
she
like the
was.
first incarnation of the Horsemen were Plague, who was a Morlock, and Kyros, who became War, an anorexic girl named Autumn Rolfson as
I think
and
Plague was
Angel.
originally Leech, if I remember right.
Angel is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel or Archangel, depending on what arc you're looking at and what iteration of the character. It's usually either Angel or Archangel, but he's always been there. Although, question. You guys get one choice. Psylocke or Emma Frost? Which one you
Psylocke.
going with?
Psylocke.
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 Yeah, Psylocke.
All right. Memes.
Who's Emma Frost?
She can turn her skin
Night Queen.
diamond.
Yeah, she turns into a diamond.
Oh,
BRB.
Sounds pretty
Gotta take
hard.
care of something.
Okay, Eldrick.
Yeah, Emma Frost has telekinesis on the same level as Professor X. She can turn her skin into diamond. Psylocke is also a telepath, and she's a ninja, but her mind, she's essentially...
She can conjure up energy weapons with her telekinesis. She can make portals. And
Isn't she a British woman in an Asian woman's body?
Yeah, she is. She was a British telepath that was about to die, and she put her mind into the body of a Japanese female ninja who also had mutant abilities where she could create energy weapons.
so she's a transmutant.
God damn it.
Well,
memes.
they're both females.
You
I
know,
don't
remind
think
me
that's
to
quite
beat
how that
memes with a
works.
fucking hose after the stream.
What happened to the axe?
you get the hose.
Damn it, memes. Now do you see why I'm always saying damn it, memes?
Can I give them Patara earrings?
No.
I just like this scenario.
No. The funny part about Psylocke is that in the process of like transferring her consciousness, she doesn't actually transfer it. She melds it with the ninja lady. She melds.
Yes.
So like it becomes a
So they have
completely new.
bipolar.
It becomes a completely new person.
Oh, so she is a fusion.
Technically, yes. There's this weird bipolarness where Psylocke will act like she's an aristocrat, and then she'll start acting like a ninja assassin. It just completely depends on the situation. So she's basically bipolar. It just depends what the situation is and whether you piss her off or not.
That sounds like adapting to the scenario.
Yeah, it's an adaptation.
Oh, that's mutation.
Yeah, adapt or go extinct. The greatest sign of
Oh.
intelligence is how well a species is able to adapt. In the case of the X-Men and in the case of the mutants, it's the ultimate case of adaptation.
Well, and that was the whole point behind Psylocke is you had a British aristocrat who was going to die, I believe it was from cancer, and decided to meld her consciousness with a Japanese ninja. And now you
Fucking
have Psylocke.
Fucking Philip, I was your daughter, your wife, and your mom in a past life, and you were all mine too.
Does
Philip,
that
what
make
the hell?
us? Does that make us our own grandpa?
Philip just pulled a fucking Philip just pulled a fucking Futurama on us.
Oh my
I am my
god.
own grandfather.
Alright guys, quick announcement. I have been sort of semi-spamming the chat with our Streamlabs info. If you'd like to support the show, you'd like to help Doku and I out, head over to streamlabs.com/Frank Shandor to help us out if you would like to. I personally work a day job, so I'm not like worried about cash or anything. I know Doku's like making buck in futures and shit, so I don't think he's hurting for anything. But if you want to throw a little bit of a few shekels our way, there is the link in the chat. Have fun with it, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm afraid at this point work is requiring too much of me, so I need to bail.
All right, Eldridge.
been-
We'll see you later,
I
man.
will catch you guys later.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right, dude. It's always a pleasure talking with you, man. Thanks for joining us.
Peace
No
out, brother.
problem. Although, just so you guys know, I am working on finishing my supercut of 36 questions women have for men.
Oh Christ, that's
It's
gonna
up
be.
to 10 videos, and I've only gotten 3 questions done.
Oh God.
This is going to be
Oh,
insane.
that
But
sounds.
I hope to get it done in time for the 4-year anniversary. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, dude.
Go check out
Have a good one,
Eldritch
brother.
God over on Dodge's channel. He's got some good shit. So who's next on our list here, Doku? Who's next on our Smash or Pass list?
I've lost track.
Madam Web.
Oh,
Ooh.
no
Hmm.
way.
Wait, what about the
Face
Disney
and get it away
Madam
from me.
Web?
What's that, memes?
Which? Hold on, I'm on the Googles right now, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been scrolling through far too many images of comic book heroines, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable. Madam Web from the '90s cartoon.
She is not. Madam Web is a interdimensional. I guess you could compare her to a Time Lord.
Oh, she's eternal.
Yeah, she's
Kinda.
not.
Nani from Naruto.
No.
I
Not
don't know what that
exactly.
is.
No.
Oh.
I don't
She-
know what any of that means.
She's
like the fifth Hokage.
she's kind of like an Eternal, but she's not.
She's a spooky
Yeah,
old lady
she-
in a spider chair that seems to know the future about everything, and she gives Peter Parker half cryptic bullshit.
Yeah. She
She's gotta solve.
she gives Peter plot armor.
The form of some vague riddle.
Yeah.
Well, I like
Yeah,
armor.
Maxwell, she's got cobwebs up in that cooch.
yeah. Madam Web is not on the level of a Celestial or an Eternal. She's not quite up there on the level of Doctor Strange. She's just below that.
See, I always thought of her more of, oh crap, we're out of ideas. Let's jump dimensions.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Hard pass. Harvester says, fuck every cunt. Okay.
All right then.
Okay.
So I guess that's a smash from Harvester.
C and U are the most fuckable letters in the English language.
Oh.
See you.
Well, I mean, R is kind of cute.
I guess.
Wait, so did we all give a pass on Madam Web?
Yeah, we gave a pass on Madam Web. All right.
Drink.
I feel I might get stuck.
Yeah, I mean, she's old. She's so old she couldn't get wet standing in a rainforest.
But it's on
Oh my.
fire.
What's that, memes?
The rainforest is on fire.
Yeah.
It'll rain soon. Don't worry.
Hopefully.
But also that
Doesn't
that
sound
is a
like my
drink.
problem.
It doesn't. Like, I don't care if the world ends tomorrow, okay? I really
Well,
don't.
Only
I'm
like
just
filter
trying to
like a
worry
third-
about me
third
right
of the world's
now.
air. Yeah.
What's that, memes?
It doesn't like the greater rainforest in South America like help produce like 30% of the world's oxygen or filter its air or
20,
something.
yeah.
You know what? I don't believe anything they say about the climate, the atmosphere, none of it. oh, we need these trees because 30% of the oxygen comes from them. You know what's out there in the world? A shit ton of trees. So if those trees just happen to burn down, that's the circle of life, baby.
And you know what'll happen after those trees burn down is that soil will become super super enriched with the what the fuck is it? With the
Nutrients and stuff.
yeah,
Nitrogen.
with all that fucking
Yes.
soot and shit. It'll all like
Yeah.
reinvigorate the soil and shit. So
It'll be nitrogen, carbon, and I forget what the other major element is. And yeah, the trees will grow back.
oh, here's some good
perfectly
ones.
fine.
Here's some good ones. Philip wants to know, have you done tricksters yet, Pete? Like Loki, Rumpelstiltskin, the Trickster.
Ooh,
That would be a good stream.
that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Yeah, we're
I don't think
we're gonna have
so.
to talk about that.
Let's see. Maxwell says, I thought the great taiga forest produced the majority of the world's oxygen, or so I was taught back in the day when school was real. Yeah, they like back in the 90s and late 80s, it was like the taiga forest produced like 90% of the world's oxygen, and like now it's only 20%. Take your pick. But if the
Yeah,
rainforest
well-
burns down, it burns down. It'll grow back within a matter of years.
Oh, and also studies. I believe it was back from like the early '90s. There was I want to say it was a French satellite that was put up to study vegetation growth rates, and what they found, and it was for the purpose of climate change. What they found is when vegetation in one area of the world decreases, it actually increases to an almost equal level somewhere else in the world. So the world does maintain a balance when it comes to vegetation, climate, heat, hot, cold. If you want to take the actual real numbers, like with all these idiots talking about, oh my God, humans are destroying the climate, we impact 2% or less.
Philip says he doesn't want the rainforest to burn down.
Yeah, we could have like freaking random all these like cures to diseases and stuff, and then we haven't discovered yet. And actually, to be fair, I mean Asia is actually greening,
Yeah, it's greening at an exponential rate.
but that could also be due to in part more H2O being introduced into the system that is the Earth.
And that's the thing, the Earth balances itself out. Like, do human beings have an impact? Of course they do. But it's not to the same type of extent that it's made out to be.
So
because-
here's if you want to reverse climate change, quote unquote, man-made climate change, here's what you have to do. All right, 2 steps, really fucking easy steps, expensive but easy, and no one will ever do it because it's expensive. First off, you would need to get rid of like at least half of the automobiles on the road, at least half of them. Right? No one's going to do that. Who wants to give up their car? It's too fucking convenient. The second you would need to do is fit every building with at least 1 carbon scrubber. At least 1. But again, no one will do it because it's too expensive. Every building.
Oh.
Houses, skyscrapers, small office buildings, that little mom and pop shop on the corner. Everyone gets a carbon scrubber.
I think a lot of it comes down to battery technology, because I mean the sea itself, I believe, at least so I've heard, actually does do a pretty good job of filtering a lot of the things out there. I think it's better to at least focus on things that most everyone can agree upon. How about, like, I don't know, maybe give a hoot, don't pollute? Can't we just all agree that poisoning Mother Earth is not a good thing?
Well, here's something that needs to be pointed out. First off, if you're going to go with battery technology, you have to realize the
Environmental
effort that-
impact of pulling the minerals out of the ground.
yeah, you have to look at the impact that mining the minerals has, manipulating and altering the landscape to try to get those minerals. Then you have to look at the energy that goes into processing those minerals to create said batteries. It's actually not nearly as environmentally friendly as you might think it would be. And here's the other thing that you need to consider. A lot of, when it comes to like coal power or burning fossil fuels, these are the same types of reactions that happen in hot springs, volcanic reactions. It's not that it's entirely man-made. Are we adding to this type of reaction, these types of chemicals and gases that we're putting into the atmosphere? Yes, of course we are. But it's not unnatural. It's not like we're taking a rock from space and adding something new into the earth. Everything that we're burning, we're producing, that we're creating, it's all still something that was here on this planet at one point in time or another. So, yeah, climate change is natural. Does human activity accelerate it or decelerate it? Of course it does. But go back and look 200 years ago. There was a mini fucking ice age. The Earth is going to naturally warm and cool regardless of whether there's human activity or not. That's something that you need to take into consideration when making these types of arguments.
Couple quick chats here. Philip Blair says we had some old growth sagebrush burned down up here in Washington. It won't grow back in your it won't grow back in his lifetime. That sucks, man. Harvester says step 1, purge day once a year. Maxwell says every household will get 15 Baghdad batteries if I'm elected.
God damn it, Maxwell.
Harvester says every household will get 15 AR-15s if I'm elected. You know, you could just...
So, as much as I would love a coupon to an MP5 or something like that, I think we're all going to hell.
Yeah, we definitely are. Pete's just been quiet this whole time. He's like, you know.
I'm just saving my voice. I gotta do the.
Yeah,
the
you got Vikings in like half an hour here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to skedaddle soon, but I want to see what's next on the list.
All right, we got a couple more. We diverged so much that I lost my notes. My God.
Yeah, we kind of do that from
oh my God. All
time
right.
to time.
Hard not to.
What's that?
It's hard not to.
It is. It's hard not to. It's just like okay, we're on this subject. Someone
Squirrel.
brings up a good chat. Yeah, no, it's definitely like that dogging up. Meme's got a good point. It's definitely like that dogging up. How's it going? I want to be your friend. I want to be squirrel.
Yeah, we go from are we gonna fuck the old spider lady, and then we
Okay.
move on to climate change.
Okay, Scarlet Widow.
Ooh, Scarlet Widow.
Scarlet Widow.
Or Black Widow, I mean. Fuck,
Oh,
man.
Black.
Because I had Scarlett Johansson stuck in my head and Black Widow, like. I'm done. I'm done. You know what? I hand over my streaming rights to Pete.
There is a Crimson Widow.
There is, yeah. But I wasn't talking about Crimson Widow. I was talking about Black Widow.
Okay, Black Widow or Scarlet Witch? Take your pick.
Are you sure
Scarlet
you're not just
Witch.
confusing like Scarlett Johansson?
No, that I said that I was thinking Scarlett Johansson and Black Widow, and I kind of mashed the two together because she's been Black Widow since like Iron Man 3.
I put the fusion meme in your mind.
Yeah, so everyone can just beat the shit out of memes after the stream. Get your rubber hoses ready.
It's not
that's why we're gonna
to beat some memeing dragon.
That's why we're gonna roll with your stumble. It's either Black Widow or Scarlet Witch. Which one do you want?
Scarlet Witch, hands down.
Yeah, I'm taking Scarlet Witch. Oh, you're going with Witch.
Philip Blair, my face when drinking game, is that like never have I ever? Kind of, yeah. Herpika says, well, yeah, I'd smash ScarJo. Maxwell says, spent 15 minutes talking about mail last night. Yeah, I heard that. I got on my bike right as I got on my bike to head home, and I'm just pedaling, like I'm just pulling it around because I was at the gym when you guys were streaming last night, Pete. So I'm like, I get on my bicycle and I'm starting to pedal out of the parking lot, and here I'm hearing Mecca talk about, well, the ground is like made of burned bodies or some shit, and I'm just like, that's creepy as fuck, man.
We get into some creepy stuff, man.
Yeah, it is the creepy little book after all.
That's what happens. It gets weird over there.
Show holds up to its name.
It does. We got a couple more, and then we gotta wind up here, guys, because Pete's got his stream, and I kind of want to get to the gym tonight. You know what, Pete? Give us a couple. Give us a couple good ones.
Okay, I'm gonna go with let's go with Crystal from the Inhumans.
I never read the Inhumans. I didn't like the books.
There's also
Crystal...
a frequent character in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Crystal's a smash for me.
I'll look her up.
Look her up.
Oh,
I'll look
she
her up.
throws fire. That's hot.
She's
a
got
smash.
such a simple name. Inhuman physiology, air and wind manipulation, earth and metal manipulation, fire and heat manipulation, water and moisture. Okay, so she is Aang.
Yeah, she
She's
basically
Aang.
controls the element.
She's Aang. Yeah, she's what they based Aang off of. They have, like, she had to have been what they based what they based Aang off of. Flight, weather manipulation, ice and cold manipulation, electricity manipulation. All right, that's gonna be a definite smash for me.
Oh, she has her own Lego figure.
They all do.
Oh,
Wait, she's married? Oh, she's married. Who'd she marry? Quicksilver? She married Quicksilver? She married that douchebag Quicksilver?
he's fast.
Looks like it.
Oh, at least she chose him over the Torch. I mean, that was kind of an easy decision. Fuck Torch.
Dazzler.
Oh, that's a definite
Oh.
smash.
Yeah.
Here's one. Dazzler or
Dazzler's-
Firestar.
Ooh.
Can I not have both?
You gotta pick one.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Well, if I've already
Uh,
smashed Dazzler, then I guess I will pick Firestar.
Well, fuck it. I'm going with Dazzler.
Here's
Fuck
another one.
you.
Here's another one. How about Kitty Pryde or Domino?
Kitty Pryde.
Oh, Domino.
Kitty Pryde. Nope. Domino's fake. Nope. Fuck her.
What?
I mean, don't, but
Is Firestar a cat?
no.
Okay, I have the wrong image.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm still going with Domino though because, you know, she's flexible as fuck. What does Kitty Pryde have? A fucking space dragon? Nah, fuck off.
Pride
Go
can
with-
phase
wait,
through your
what?
back and jack you off.
Could you
No,
imagine
I'm
that?
still going with
Could you
Domino.
imagine that? She's like pressing her boobs against your back and she just reaches through you. That would be the weirdest experience.
Her finger's in a weird position
Tiny
in
Steph,
relation
how's it
to
going?
that dragon.
Tiny Steph says, I'm cringing a little bit, but this is genuinely nice. Awesome. Glad you're having a good time. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to our D Live. Make sure to give us a follow.
Can I be the pet dragon?
No, you can't be my pet dragon.
Damn it, memes.
Wait a second, you're Kitty Pryde?
All right, one more, guys. I gotta go. One more. Give me another one. What else is on your list? Run out of it?
I ran out. I
You
honestly,
ran out? Oh, okay.
I honestly expected us to not even get through half the list because I expected Degeneration. We got Degeneration,
go
but
on,
we
go
didn't
on,
get
just
anywhere near as much as I thought.
One last one. Electra or Rogue?
Ooh,
Electra,
Rogue.
that's an easy choice to make.
No, I'm going with Rogue.
I'm gonna have to go with Rogue too.
I'm going
I
with
mean-
Electra. I mean, she could protect me while I sleep after smashing her.
The only
But-
reason you'll need protection is because she attracts ninjas.
Tiny Steph already followed. Thanks for the follow, Tiny Steph. That's awesome. Um,
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a tough choice on this one.
All right, fellas, I gotta run. Thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll
Everybody
be
check
following
out
you
Creepy Little Book
shortly
tonight.
here.
We start in about. We'll be talking about Vikings tonight.
In about 15 minutes, you guys are going live, right?
That's right.
We'll be following you shortly here. So we'll be wrapping up just as we finish. So if you would like to head on over to youtube.com/creepylittlebook/live in about 15 minutes when we go off air and hang out with Pete and the crew as they talk Vikings and maybe some other
we've got a
miscellaneous
great
stuff.
community over there. We're gonna talk some Vikings. We're gonna get some weird stuff. What did the Vikings see? What did the Vikings do? What about Viking magic?
All right,
I
hey
like
Pete,
magic.
before you run off, real quick, Vampirella or Witchblade?
Witchblade. But Witchblade is IDW, right?
So.
Oh no, originally I believe it was Marvel.
Oh no, Witchblade was definitely not Marvel.
I think it was no. Witchblade was IDW or DC. I'm pretty sure it was IDW.
I think you're right. It's IDW.
Oh, what's it? Either way, take your pick. Vampirella or Witchblade? Which one would you take?
Yeah, I'm definitely going Vampirella.
Top Cow, which was an imprint of Image. So it wasn't IDW. It
Vampirella
was
or
Image.
Deja Torres?
I'm still going Vampirella. Vampirella in both.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vampirella.
I'm more partial to probably Elvira.
Maxwell says Electra because Rogue will make your junk wither off.
Ooh, he does have a valid point.
Good point. Good point. All right, fellas. Thank you so much for having me. You guys have a great night.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
All right, Pete.
Pete.
You too,
For
man.
those
I'll
of
see
you in the chat,
I'll see you over in the chat.
I am going to one more time dole out our Discord if you want to join us there and hang out with us off air, because we only do this once a week. We only plan this once a week. But the link is there in the chat for you all to enjoy for our Discord. And I'm going to, for the last time, throw out our Streamlabs info if, again, you would like to donate and support the channel a little bit. But I think we've come to the end of our stream. Is there anything anybody wants to get off their chest before we head on out?
Honestly, no, I don't really have anything to talk about other than Disney. What the fuck? What the fuck are you guys doing?
What? Oh no, I was taking my shirt off because Frank had a good idea. And it's nap time.
Is it nap time? Is it nap time memes? Okay.
I'm tired. It's about 5:30.
You need to not be tired. I'm going to give one Lino giveaway at the end of the stream here for 57.8 Lino tokens. We got a donation of 50 Lino tokens from Tiny Steph. Thank you, Tiny Steph. Always appreciated. And just a second or two here, we'll know if Lino has been distributed.
Who's it? What's now?
Lino tokens over on DLive.
Oh, you're giving out lemons.
Yes.
Does
And
it work?
Didn't pay out this time. There's been a problem with DLive not paying out recently.
Yeah,
Well, I mean-
this, like, the
Second
time now
second
that-
stream that it wouldn't pay out. Third time that there was some sort of problem with it. But we do
Well, I mean, the
appreciate...
fuck, dude.
Huh?
Go on.
Someone was saying something. I was just gonna
No,
say
no,
we do
just
appreciate
fin-
the Lino drop. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we really do appreciate the donations. DLive, please
Fix your
fix your
shit. Go ahead,
Well,
memes.
Nobody's ever run a Ponzi scheme or anything.
Oh, the thing is,
Damn it, memes.
Yeah, god damn it, memes. The thing is, we honestly do try to give this away to everybody that follows us and joins in for the stream. DLive, please,
Fix it.
please fix this. It makes us look bad, which in turn makes you look bad.
Yeah.
What the fuck, DLive?
Yeah. I love DLive. I love the platform. I think it's cool. I think it will eventually supplant Twitch. I think it will eventually supplant YouTube, especially when they start allowing uploads, if they start allowing uploads. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head the fuck on out of here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for smashing and passing with us. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you to come back And as always, stay metal.